When we're living at the IDC campsite, we try to be very sustainable in everything we do. So of course cooking is also a big part of that. There are a lot of different things you can look out for when you're cooking to be more sustainable, not just in buying food, but also in just creating less waste in general, or using the things you can get on your own instead from the store. We have a small garden and we grow vegetables. It always depends on the season, how many vegetables we can grow and what we can use. But at the moment we have lots of tomatoes. We also have quite a lot of chickens at the campsite. So we get about 4 to 6 eggs a day. It always depends. But we can use them instead of eggs from the store. And that's better for the environment, and also we know that the chickens have a good life and we don't have to worry about if the eggs we eat are from chickens that just sit in a cage all day and don't have space to run around or something.
We order food about every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, depending on how many volunteers we have and the situation. We try to order vegetables from local sources, particularly from France, as much as possible, and it also has to be seasonal, so they are not imported. As for using all the food waste, we try to minimize it as much as possible and make sure to give it to the animals, like the pig or the chickens or the donkeys. We have different buckets for different animals depending what they can eat. And as for eggshells, we try to give it back to the garden. And for all the other food waste that we cannot give to the animals, we compost it, and eventually that will break down and be also available to give back to the garden, so it's a full circle, and using as least waste as possible. So for the communal cooking, we like to cook together as much as possible. We come from different nationalities, so we like to share the recipes from different cultures, and it's quite interesting. We learn quite a lot of things and it's quite fun to cook together. So also another thing that we have to deal with is trying to cook from what we have with us at the moment, because sometimes there is no certain vegetables available, so we have to be improvising quite a lot and be creative when we cook, and just have a look in the garden and see what kind of vegetables we have at the moment, and do what we can.
Personally, I really like about the cooking here that I've been trying a lot of new things I wouldn't normally try, and also because we are a lot of people and we just have to see what we have and what we can cook. There's always someone with a good idea and some new idea especially.